Greetings, YouTube. For a long time, I have felt guilty about playing this game on an Apple phone. I know that might sound a little dramatic, and who knows, maybe there's a little bit of dramatization. But you got to understand, for a brief period of time, not only did Apple users get all the best exclusive offers, but most importantly, when our phones started overheating summers ago, Kabam actually did something. Whereas Android phones were refusing to update or catching fire, and they're like, get a new one. Like, it was truly obvious who was the second-class citizen in terms of treatment from Kabam's top-of-the-line team. And so, you tend to think maybe it runs better on an iPhone, too. It doesn't have as much of the frame rate or parity issues, even though obviously it still did have some. But Android has gotten their sweet revenge in 2022. And last month, I did a story, I did a video on something that some of you saw, and it was actually kind of scarring for me because I got a lot of hate for it. Because people were telling me when they checked their store, Prof, you are reporting fake news. Because to them, if they didn't see it in their store, then it wasn't real. Now, I can assume and empathize with that perspective only in the sense that I didn't know that there were different Android store offers for different regions. We had people who saw something in Oregon that they didn't see in California. We had people who saw something in Spain that they didn't see in England. So take that, if you're actually watching this video, into consideration when I show you what I'm about to show you, because just because some of you are seeing this, I've learned, doesn't mean everybody's going to see this. But just because you don't see this on your personal Google Play Store account doesn't mean it doesn't exist for some people. And I am not trying to pretend that it exists for everyone as I continue to learn, since I don't have access to this store, what the heck this store is all about. And so many of you hit me up for this screenshot, though I want to give a special shout out to one of the summoners that hit me up with this, and that is Mr. Billy, or he calls himself the Flash Seas, SEAS 10, the Flash Seas 10. Thank you, Flash Seas 10 Billy, for sending this over. And also for those of you who tagged me and DM'd me on Twitter, even though I'm not using those screenshots for the sake of this video. So, Android store users already had the last remnants of gifting, or greater gifting, I should say, crystals, to purchase Limit 5 in the store. And this summoner, I believe, took advantage of that. And so now there's a Nexus Cavalier Crystal, which, given that's like a $2.50 value because you get 2 per $5. And then there's also a Cavalier Sexinium Crystal. Now that would be more exciting, obviously, if it was a Nexus. But what's fascinating to me about this is that the Cavalier Crystal is almost twice the price as the Cavalier Nexus Crystal. I don't know about you, but if you've got points, the obvious purchase is the top one. Now, this account still showed the greater gifting crystals, which you can see he cannot purchase because I assume he has hit his inventory max. As you can see, it's limited quantity up to 5, I believe, and several people bought all 5, including this summoner. Apple wants to save their cashback program, which really isn't that great anyway, for the Apple credit card holder. That's where you really get the cash back. But if you don't use your Apple credit card to purchase Apple purchases through the Apple Store, then you're just going to get the normal cash back that you would get on a different credit card. Now, I'm blessed in that my credit is high enough to where I qualified for a 2% no annual fee cashback credit card on every purchase. And so I get 2% cash back technically on my Apple purchases, not because of anything Apple does, but because of the credit card I use. In the end, Android users have more reason to gloat. You can see that you can also get an essential unit bundle for 250 units still. He already purchased the advanced unit bundle, I suppose. You've got the premium hero booster pack, which I guess he already purchased as well. That's a really expensive one. I don't know about that. But the bottom line is I'm jealous, but I'm also happy for Android users because for so many years they got the shaft and they now get their revenge again. So Android users, congratulations on the opportunity to purchase such exciting gifts with your point redemption system while I don't have access to it, I can still respect it.